I never thought buying my dream home would turn into a nightmare straight out of a twisted thriller. I'm Alex Thompson, a 38-year-old structural engineer, and last year, I splurged on this charming two-story Victorian in a serene suburb just outside Seattle. It had everything: a spacious garage, ancient oaks shading the yard, and what seemed like welcoming folks next door. The real estate agent kept harping on how tranquil the area was, but now I suspect she was hinting at something darker. Maybe the sellers dropped clues I missed, eager to escape whatever hell was brewing. Hindsight's brutal that way. My first day unpacking, I spot this woman peering from her curtains across the street. Mid-50s, impeccably coiffed auburn hair, eyes like lasers judging every box I hauled. I waved cheerfully, figuring she was just nosy. She vanished like a ghost. No big deal, right? I had a new life to build. But if I'd known the storm coming, I'd have bolted back to my cramped condo. Excitement blinds you to warning signs, doesn't it? Trouble hit on day 2. I pull up after a long shift around 7 p.m., and there's a sleek black SUV barricading my driveway. Not nudged, closed, dead center blocked. The driver's inside, casually swiping her phone. I park curbside, stroll over politely. Hey, mind shifting? You're in my spot. It's her, the curtain watcher. She rolls down the window with feigned surprise. Oh, didn't realize. But that sly grin screamed, and what? She moved, but the vibe was off, like she was probing my limits. Over the next days, it escalated into madness. She'd park at absurd tilts, doors flung wide while she fiddled with bags, blasting talk radio that echoed into my living room. Each confrontation, she'd act shocked, apologize sweetly, but that smirk lingered. By day 6, I questioned my sanity. Was I paranoid, or was this deliberate sabotage? Who invests energy in tormenting a stranger? Day 8 sealed it. Rushing for a crucial client pitch, her SUV's parked perpendicular, like a fortress wall. I honked gently for 15 minutes. She emerges, feigning worry. Am I blocking you? Goodness, I barely made the call, rattled and red-faced. This wasn't clumsiness, it was war. That night, I knocked on her door. Karen, this is the 8th time you've jammed my access. Please stop. Her mask cracked, eyes narrowed. You don't get how it works here. Better learn quick. I pushed back. Actually, IDO codes and regs are my job. She smirked coldly. We'll see. Then, she snaps pics of my plates, dials someone. Yeah, it's him. Sending proof now. I stood frozen, her treating me like a felon. Later, an email pings meant for someone else, but CC'd me by mistake. To Robert Hayes, HOA head. This newbie's unhinged, demanding nonsense. These nobodies don't know their place. Fury boiled in me. I printed it, staring, plotting my counterstrike. As an engineer, I tackle chaos with logic. First, intel. Coffee with Harold Jenkins, the 72-year-old retiree next door, a neighborhood historian. He spilled horrors. 4 families fled because of her in 3 years. I nearly spat my brew. She's got a system teists newbies till they crack. So I was next on her hit list, her success rate chilling. I wired a discreet camera on my porch, legal, and aimed at my drive only. Downloaded HOA docs, dissected them like blueprint spreadsheets, highlights, the works. Documented her every infraction. 14 breaches of the 48-hour parking rule, each a $400 hit. Math, $5,600 potential fines. But if the HOA let her bully families out, enforcement was a joke. Karen upped her game. Angled parks that forced risky maneuvers, appearing coincidentally to delay me while pretending to garden. Creepy, like she spied constantly. No job, no life, just misery-making. Digging HOA forums, I found her fingerprint metadata linking complaints to K. Mitchell. Harold added. She did the same to the Elm Lane folks. Parking woes, then bogus noise gripes, endless fines. They sold cheap to flee. It clicked. A calculated playbook, psychological siege masked as standards. I compiled my dossier, violations, timelines, precedents. But doubt not if 4 families folded. Was I delusional to fight? Submitted my 15-page complaint Monday. Wednesday, certified mail, $1,200 fine for my unauthorized spy cam, filed by K. Mitchell, board member. She flipped my evidence against me. Rage surged. This twisted logic made violations okay, but proof criminal? Robert's reply email? Boilerplate drivel. Resolve amicably. We'll review. Clear. The HOA shielded her. She ruled via fear or leverage. Then cops knock. Trash bins hazard. Laughable I measured. 2.4 feet from curb. Code compliant. They admitted it was nonsense. Someone's gunning for you. Next, fine for noisy machinery. My blender at 7:30 a.m. Insane creativity. Confronting her. Police for trash? Really? She beamed. Rules are rules, Alex. Just enforcing. Power trip here. An old-timer by the mailboxes. She's warming up on you. Isolation hit. I researched deeper. HOA loopholes. Conflicts. Karen violated them all. Choice. Flee or escalate. My skills might win where others failed. Town records. 7 enforcements in 24 months. 5 homes empty. Library minutes. Repeat victims. All vanished. Breakthrough. Bumped into Sarah Patel at the market, juggling kids and HOA papers. Rough HOA week. She vented. Neighbor reported my boys' play as unsafe. $900 fees for nothing. Who? Karen Mitchell. We bonded over shared hell, pooling docs. Mapping her terror. Forced house repaints on bogus colors. Find gnomes after years. Evicted renters via vehicle nitpicks. Harold. Robert challenged her once. But she's got blackmail, shady deals, secrets. We formed a residence alliance. Me on legals, Sarah on testimony, Harold on history. Goal. Emergency meeting for fair rules. Karen struck, posted my pic as concerned resident, implying danger. Neighbors shunned me. Kids yanked indoors. Even Sarah wavered. My family. Doubt crushed me. Was I the villain? Darkest hour, 3 a.m., ready to quit. Harold's pep. She wants you doubting yourself. Fight. Pivot. Community hall cams recorded everything. Requested public footage legally. Meeting night. Packed room. Electric tension. I presented facts. 14 violations. Patterns. Witnesses. Nods rippled. Karen fires back. Plays edited clip of me harassing her. Whispers turn hostile. I felt doomed. Then, before judging, hear this. Played audio. Karen's voice plotting illegal bids for her kin's firm, scheming to oust me. Make his life hell till he sells. Silence exploded into outrage. She blustered, hacked. Inadmissible. But bylaws backed me. Public access. Robert resigns on spot. Pressured into wrongs. Vote. Karen ousted 10-1. Her vote. $11,200 penalties, parking, contracts, misconduct. Weeks later, her for sale sign. Moving van swarm. Envelope under my door. 27 drafted gripes against Marinoff. Mailbox inches off. Doormat hue. Chilling. She'd nearly buried me. Reforms swept in. Recorded meets. Transparent files. Bids open. Misconduct line. My garage. Signed resident only. Neighborhood breathe free chats. Kids biking. Relief palpable. 5 months on. Spotted Karen at a distant store. I lock. She fled wordless. Victory. She taught me. Bullies thrive on silence. Fight with facts. Allies. One stand shields all. What if HOA tyrants like her are everywhere? Should we dismantle them entirely? Is neighbor surveillance ever justified or pure invasion? Have you battled a control freak who weaponized rules? Spill in comments, did they win? Or did you? Like if this fired you up, subscribe for more real-life showdowns and debate. Are rules protectors or power tools for the petty?